Hello, it's Jay here again and welcome to another tutorial. In this lesson we're going to start work on a new script. So first things first, let's right click, create and a new C# script. And we'll call this player health. And we'll double click to open in MonoDevelop. So first things first, we're just going to get a few simple things in place within this lesson, and then we'll work on fleshing out the script in the coming lessons. So for now, let's create of type private, and we'll say player health state. And we'll give it a naming convention of _PHS. And we'll close the line off and straight into the comments. So we'll say player health state is equal to _PHS. And please don't worry about this red error, we'll get rid of that in a moment. And what we're going to do is, if I come back to our enemy AI script, we're actually going to create a small switch block in the player health script, similar to what we did here when we used the switch block to create a finite state machine to handle each one of the enemy states. We're going to have a much smaller one to handle when the player is out of health. Now please don't worry about the player's current health, we will be filling that in at a later date. But for now, let's say private enum, and if we use player health state and we open and close brackets, as you can see that error has now gone. So again, straight into the comments, so we'll say player health states, and let's create the names for these states. So we'll say player dying, comma, player dead, and please remember no comma on the last one. And I'll come below here and we're going to create of type private void, because it will not return a value, player dying, open and close, will open and close again. And the same thing again, private void for player dead. Open and close, open and close. And we might as well put in the debug logs. So we'll say debug.log, and we'll open and close the line off. We'll come inside the little speech marks, and then we want to use this naming convention. So we'll just paste that in there, and we'll copy the debug log, we'll paste it in here, and we'll just swap out the naming conventions. And I'll come here. So now we have the void set up for both these states. Let's create our switch block, and again of type private, this time enumerator, and we'll call this player health state machine. We'll open and close brackets, we'll open and close, and let's come inside here and we'll say while open and close brackets, open and close, and in the brackets we'll just say true. So let's get these into comments. Here we'll say switch blocks for the player health states, and for while true we'll put into comments, we'll say while state machine is active, and we'll come inside here and we want to switch. We'll open and close, we'll open and close, and inside the brackets what we want to switch is the underscore PHS. And we could put this into comments. Switch health state. And we'll come inside here. So exactly the same as we did for the enemy AI, we need to create cases for these. So we'll say case player health state dot player dying. We'll close the line there, and please note what type of semicolon I'm using here. We'll enter, and what we'll do is say player dying, open and close, and the semicolon that we normally use, and then break, and again the same type of semicolon that we would normally use. And we can copy this case block and we'll just paste it in below. Exactly the same thing, only this time we switch it out to player dead and player dead here. Now we can come just after this close brackets here, and we'll say yield return null, and we'll close the line off. And this is because we're not returning a numeric value, so we can put that into comments. We'll say return no numeric value, and we'll just save the script off here. And I think we'll leave it here for this lesson, and I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope to see you next time, and until then, bye for now.